15 celebrities you didn't know went to rehab. Welcome to Alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Hi there, Aluxers, and welcome back. We've mentioned plenty of celebs in the past, and one of the things people who achieve success struggle with is maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Not just by working out or eating clean, but actively maintaining both your physical and psychological balance. When you're paid so much, when basically everybody around you wants to be your friend because you've made it, a lot of things can go sideways. In this Alux.com original video, we'll be taking a look at 15 celebrities you might not be aware went to rehab, and good for them for taking control of their lives and seeking help. Let's get started. Number 15, Shia LaBeouf. Ever wonder what happened to the Transformers star? The franchise replaced him with Mark Wahlberg and created another storyline of the blockbuster movie. He was struggling with his temper and erratic behavior. Number 14, Gerard Butler. Gerard Butler was struggling with alcohol addiction in his early 20s, but he has recovered from that. He didn't make it to the 300 prequel because he was suffering from painkiller addiction. Ironically, his pain management problems started as he was filming 300 in 2006. Number 13, Demi Moore. After the breakup with Ashton, Demi's life took a turn for the worst. She had already been to rehab when she was young and managed to sort out her life. It seems like she had relapsed. 4 years ago, she was rushed to hospital because she suffered a seizure during a party at her house. She's been struggling with anorexia and addiction to subscription meds. Things got worse when her daughter filed a restraining order against her. Number 12, Jesse James. Yep, Jesse James went to rehab because he was suffering from, wait for it, sex addiction. This is the guy married to Sandra Bullock, one of the most successful and hottest actresses in the world. After several women came forward about having an affair with him, she divorced Jesse. Number 11, Zac Efron. You wouldn't think pretty boy Zac struggled with addiction, but you'd be wrong. Zac was not open about his rehabilitation until he went on the outdoor adventure with Bear Grylls on Running Wild. Number 10, Robin Williams. Rest in peace. The death of the late Robin Williams was devastating news to the world, and we would like to remember him as one of the most iconic actors in history. The truth is, he had been struggling with depression for a very long time, and tried numerous times to sort things out. Number 9, Seann William Scott. He played Steve Stifler in the American Pie series, which was a major success. Then, we never heard of him. He checked into rehab in 2011 for health and personal issues. There has been no official confirmation of what he was in rehab for, but things were not looking well for him. Nobody was casting him in anything. The biggest role he played recently was as a voice actor on Ice Age Continental Drift. He's one of the possums. Number 8, Demi Lovato. In the end of 2010, after her breakup earlier that year with her longtime boyfriend Joe Jonas, Demi quit the Jonas Brothers tour. She checked into rehab because she felt she was losing control of her life. She even took to Twitter to share her story. Number 7, Lisa Minnelli. She was one of the few celebrities that stood up for Shia. Her mother, Judy Garland, was struggling with addiction for most of her life. She died of overdose in 1969. Ironically, that was when Lisa started taking pills. Number 6, Hayden Panettiere. The star of Heroes in Nashville finally talked about her time in rehab for postpartum depression. It is a kind of depression suffered by a mother following childbirth. It is common for new mothers to suffer from this depression. It is typically arising from the combination of hormonal changes, fatigue, and psychological adjustment to motherhood. Number 5, Angelina Jolie. The world was in shock when she announced the divorce from Brad Pitt. But Angelina wasn't always the philanthropic mother we've grown to know in the past few years. She admitted to using all kinds of drugs when she was young. In 1998, she decided to leave her unhealthy ways of life. She was struggling with addiction to ecstasy, cocaine, LSD, heroin, and other drugs. There's even a weird picture of her kissing her older brother at the Oscars back in the year 2000 while she was under the influence. Number 4, Matthew McConaughey. In October of 1999, the Oscar-winning actor was arrested in his house after neighbors complained about loud noises. When the police came, he was dancing around naked and playing bongos. The drug charges against him were eventually dropped, but he missed out on some big roles because of it. He went to rehab, and now he's one of the most appreciated actors in the world. Number 3, Selena Gomez. When Selena Gomez went into rehab in early 2014, the world blamed her ex-boyfriend, Justin Bieber. Selena was not rehabilitated for any addiction. She was there to recover from her depression. She was in for a couple of weeks and then she went back to work. Number 2, Ben Affleck. He's been struggling with alcohol abuse since the late 90s and finally decided to put an end to it in 2001. Ben checked in voluntarily, and after the recovery, he got back to work, starring in many blockbuster movies. Number 1. Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. is living proof that people with addiction can bounce back to achieve great things in their life. In fact, Robert Downey Jr.'s biggest achievements came after he recovered from his heroin addiction. He attacked the problem head-on with a 12-step program, yoga, meditation, and more. Hey Aluxers, do you personally know someone who's struggling with addiction? If yes, how do they deal with the problem? You can join the conversation in the comments. Remember to be kind and understanding. You know we can no longer add the secret fact at the end of our videos, so here it is. Robert Downey Jr. said he owes his recovery to Burger King. Surprising, huh? Well, as he told the story, one day while he was incredibly high, he stopped at a Burger King and got a Whopper. He said it was the most disgusting thing he's ever eaten, and it made him think about what he's doing with his life. The rest is history. Thank you for spending some time with us, Aluxers. If you enjoy this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you never miss another video. We also handpick these videos which we recommend you watch next. If you're bored, you might want to check out our website, Alux.com, for great articles or our Instagram or Facebook page. Thank you for being an Aluxer.